Hello, hello, hello. All right, so I'm not going to be here long. I'm just going to like literally come out here and say this. And I don't think that people should get depressed about it. I just think that people should learn how to deal with it until you remove yourself from that situation. Okay. Now, here's the way that this works. Everything is sort of owned and ran by corporations, banks, the government, but it's not always just the government, okay? All of you are owned. Somebody owns you. And this person, you don't even know them. You don't have to know this entity or this person. I mean, we can look at it as the devil. We can look at it as the system. But unless you remove that contract, you are owned by that system. It's almost like you're just a pawn. Okay? Think of the world as like a chess board. And you've got all of the pieces of chess on there. And you're sort of forced to play chess, even though you don't like chess. I don't like chess. I don't play chess. Okay? But you're forced to play it because you're under contract. Depending on the heart of your parent or your grandparent, depending on their heart, um, you're owned by that system. You're owned. Okay, that's why some of you end up having unfortunate situations happen to you, happen to your family. You are owned. You are not your own person. If especially and it doesn't really matter the race. Race doesn't really matter in this. You are owned by that system. Whatever it is that is plaguing you. Now, most of y'all that have the generational hex on you, you're being gang stalked. And I'm talking about gang stalked in a way. It's almost like they're the wolves and you're the steak that they want to eat. Okay? And and I'm not talking about just some people online. I'm talking about real time. Okay? I'm talking about in real life. You are owned by these people. A lot of people think, well, God, why can't I just do this? Why can't I just be happy? Why can't I just, just have a family, have my family? It's because you're owned. It's that Gen Hex that's on you. It's a contract. It's either going to try to take everything from you or it's going to bring unhappiness into your life. Anybody that is not open or they don't have their eyes open to that, that's why you're experiencing not having freedom. I mean, when we look at the world, we think, oh, I can, the world is my oyster. I can do whatever I want. But then you realize that you can't. And unfortunately, unless you are willing to join the sociopaths, which I wouldn't suggest that, don't join them. Okay? But you're still owned because somebody sold you. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody sold you or sold you out of fear. A lot of people say, well, well, how did this happen? It was done out of fear. It was done out of fear. That's how you were sold. This is one of the reasons why I never got married, because I didn't want my husband having control over me like that. Sovereignty is the best thing in the situation is sovereignty. The Gen Hex remover gives you that spiritual sovereignty, and it gives you that spiritual power. So it's very confusing. It's very perplexing to especially people that are younger. um if you have somebody like me, like for example, all my children are free and sovereign from that system, the system that forces you to be a pawn in their chess game. Okay, so my children sovereign. Okay, because I built the platform to give them the sovereignty. I didn't wake up to this until I was in my 30s. Okay, and a lot of people don't want to accept that, but it's the truth. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. Like, remember Michael Jackson said, it don't matter if you're white or black. It does not matter if you're white or black. You are owned by that system. If you had parents that were either very religious, oh God, no, 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 he's definitely not sovereign. No, I won't do that. No, he's not sovereign, and he's an agent. He's an op for that system. Okay, don't come in here talking about that. I don't care about him. That's y'all problem. That's y'all problem. Y'all worship people on here like Jesus, and that's your problem because he's not Jesus. Okay, you don't come in here with that. Okay, you are owned by that system, and it's a spiritual binding contract that is on your soul. In fact, some people don't even have their soul. There's a lot of people whose soul does not inhabit their body. There's something else inhabits their body. Okay? So that's why you may, see all kind of or feel all kind of crazy things, crazy thoughts and stuff. When your mind is free, then you're free. Okay, so that's how that works. That's why there's a lot of you that have issues with certain stuff. I can't really speak on it, but yeah, and it is spiritual. This is why I'm one of the most hated. I'm one of the most hated because I have the power to free people from those contracts. The spiritual power. Okay? And so when you realize that, literally, it's not that your whole life is a lie. It's not necessarily that your whole life is a lie. The life that you bring into this world is not a lie. Your wants, your desires are not a lie. But what the lie is the whole system that is forcing itself on people. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you something. 6 years ago, good Lord, this spirits is coming in and out here. 6 years ago, y'all thought that they were only going to attack single mothers and single fathers. No, it does not matter. They are, okay? We can't really discuss that on here. We're not going to really discuss that on here, okay? Okay. You know what? Listen. You're in here asking me about a person that does not care about his freedom. He's a willing slave and a willing sacrifice, okay? And he's not happy about it. We're not, yeah. I'm not going to help. I'm not going to help him, okay? No. Is there a candle or something? Y'all must be trying to make me laugh. I'm being serious right now. Okay? All right. Sorry, y'all. We got trolls in here that and you know what? I tell you what, a lot of y'all that's sitting up here following these crazy people, you better believe that you're gonna wish that you would have listened to me. Cause y'all take it as a joke. There's gonna be one day when all of your dreams come into focus and they're going to keep throwing obstacles, keep throwing obstacles, keep throwing obstacles. They're going to say, no, 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 be a slave and obey. You don't have to obey. You can be sovereign. In fact, you can't even really take it seriously. The biggest mistake that people make is they get all crazy and paranoid about it. Don't let them people make you crazy and paranoid about it. Don't do that to yourself. Just just keep calm and remove the generational hex contract on you and you'll be okay. You have that choice. If you don't have the money to do it, then you probably want to have the credit. Okay? Um it's not even about you being special and you're the gateway to hell or you're the gateway to heaven. It ain't even about that. It's about it's about power. It doesn't matter who you are. They just want some kind of power over you. Okay? People are power hungry. Okay? So that's the issue. Okay? So if y'all know what I'm talking about, I must not have any clients over here right now, which is fine because that's what they do on YouTube. You are owned. Doesn't matter if you white, if you black, if you are whatever race, color that you are, it doesn't matter. You are owned until you remove the contract. If you are under contract and is no longer sovereign, okay, yeah, you know, uh-huh. Anyway, so if you guys want to be free of that contract whenever y'all watch the playback, because it seems like YouTube is doing that kind of control thing where they're controlling my views right now. If you want to get out of that contract, then y'all can reach me. Okay? You can contact me. Okay? God said it. God is in control. God said it. Okay? All right? Not a God, but God. Okay? The universe is very fair. Yes, it is. Okay? All right, guys. This has been High Priestess Jamila. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Love and light.